Hi, I'm Mike, loving SEO and helping you fight obsolescence. When people take up tech, they're drawn to the shiny new toys. Usually today, that's Node.js and VSCode. With you jumping from one web framework to the next, that's web dev. Right where the vendors want you. You spend years mastering their tools, and then just like that, poof, I don't want to go. Leaving you with an identity crisis, or at best feeling a little, well, you know. But that's okay, they don't mind. Your career setbacks are how they make money. They can bank on you. Paranoid much? Google Fire in Motion for Joel Spolsky's seminal article on the topic. 20 years later, and it's more relevant than ever. Sure, these companies are now forced to give you the OS and editor because the free and open software movement. You think they want to? Ha! It's a FOSS change, a FOSS change. These two things became unviable, mostly because of these two things. So Microsoft bought both and killed one, a bargain at only $7.5 billion. To predispose you in every way to control your every habit and every expectation in the field of tech. Your OS and editor is your dev life. You will know nothing else and fear the CLI. By buying GitHub, killing Atom, and making VSCode, Microsoft has blocked you from finding a real FOSS editor, learning how to use Git without power tools, or understanding how to connect remotely to other computers via SSH, except of course through VSCode, ensuring you'll be lured into their maze of paid services, namely Azure. Do you want to hear a scary story? First, the tale of the pitfall and the pendulum. The pendulum swings both ways. Every power tool you use today will go out of style, especially VSCode. If you think there's anything special about VSCode, you're wrong. It just suits the fads du jour, like the trail of corpses that came before it. Because graphical software is uniquely tied to the platform and fads of the day, you'll spend years mastering them, learning their keyboard shortcuts, their menus and strange UIs, their macro systems, putting in your 10 years or 10,000 hours. Then just like that, poof, that's the pitfall. 10 years? That's a real horror story, am I right? Oh, and by the way, VS Code is not their old Visual Studio integrated development environment. That name was just appropriated to trick you because they're asking you to switch again. This can happen 3 or 4 times in your tech career with your editor. Reset, reset, reset. Unless it's one of these, VI in one of its forms, or emacs in one of its forms, elegant weapons from a more civilized age. 40 plus years these text wars have waged, unaffected, serving few, serving well. The pendulum always swings back to the old school text editors, battle-hardened for a half-century, free from vendor profiteering. VI is for losers, says you, writer of Emacs. Personally, I find joy in it. 'Tis me amiga. Want to know what else will go away? Story 2, the tale of the cloud. There is no cloud, only other people's computers. Exactly how room-size computers shrank down to fit in your pocket. Cloud-sized data centers will fit in a shoebox in your home. Every common service will be faster, cheaper, and more private. Run out of your home in just a few years from now, if you're even mildly motivated to make it happen. Photos and media, documents and sheets, social and chat rooms, general storage, and even your Git repositories, without them mining your data, without you having to be an Uber tech. It's kind of already there today, but still it's going to get startlingly better. Vendors aren't thrilled, but the pendulum swings both ways. Don't get me wrong, cloud services aren't going away. You just won't have to use them except for the uncommon things. Your default mode will be free, and your default home will be the command line interface. That is, if you go out of your way to actually tune in more of my videos, because the YouTube algorithm sure isn't going to suggest them. Search is more my thing. This is just awesome. I was looking for a video like this, and here I am, says Glitchmill. These are real eye-openers, says Anti-Coerper256. So, if you know anyone who needs their eyes opened, you're going to have to refer them yourself. It's never too late, says Rafiki. My kid tells me now that I'm interacting with my audience, I need a name for you. It's a YouTuber thing. So I'm thinking the future proofers. Let me know what you think. I'm Mike, loving SEO, helping you fight obsolescence. Thank you.